haven't seen y'all, man, in a minute.
How you doing?
All right.
Put on some weight.
A lot.
How difficult was that? How difficult was that?
It's a process.
194, huh? That's up, what, 6 pounds from Alabama? What'd you do?
It's been eating.
So what have your meetings been like here? How many teams have you met with? What'd you talk about? What did they talk about with you?
I met with so many teams. I want to say all 32. We've been talking about, type of person I am, talk about my family, talk about, they've been testing my knowledge, for football, wrote down a few defenses, a few run plays we do at Iowa, and just,
What did they think of you? Did you feel like you made a good impression?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Of course. I do.
Yeah. What's your best selling point?
What you say?
Your best selling point for yourself?
They ask a lot of questions, I always like to say my vision, quick feet, my ability to make defenders miss in the open field. I got really good hands out the backfield, tough, can go in between tackles, I can go outside, everything. I don't ever stop talking.
Now, you didn't get a chance to show much on special teams, and a little bit in the beginning of your senior year and then in the Pinstripe Bowl. Was that ever brought up in any other questions?
Not really. They asked me any special teams I played at Iowa, and I talked about, if you want to see me on special teams, I played kick return the last game of the season. Played Iowa State. I played the first game. I also played gunner a few years back when I was trying to earn my spot on the offense. I was the hold-up guy on punt return, so it ain't like I never did special teams. I played special teams.
You did some of the Senior Bowl too, right?
Senior Bowl, yeah. I played punt return. I was the hold-up guy. Senior Bowl, I was on kickoff. That's a big deal. I hear a lot of coaches say, special teams is a big deal if you want to earn you a spot on the next level. Similar to college, because it's the same thing.
Do all these guys, do all the NFL scout personnel people, do they sound like good fans? As far as what they say and what they're telling you?
I heard it. I heard it before. Iowa, they prepared me. I feel like I'm really prepared, and it's not much of a difference.
What have you been talking to teams about with your family? I know your mom obviously super important to you, your daughter. What have you been saying to them, just how they've
my mother, my biggest role model. I talk about, how she grinds. I watched her grind. My father, both. I grew up with both parents. That's a question I get asked a lot. Talk about my daughter. I have a daughter. They want to know the relationship, what it's like with the daughter's mother, and, just anything.
Does it change your perspective having a daughter?
No, not at all. If anything, it just gives you more motivation to, do everything, take care of the little things.
How much did the teams bring up Coach Ferentz, your relationship with him, and how it's evolved over the years?
Very, very often, almost every interview I do, coaches ask about, how is your relationship with the coaches? And, Coach Ferentz is a really good guy, a really great coach. And I always thank him for giving me the opportunity to play at Iowa. I don't have nothing to hide. I always talk about how when I first got to college, I made some poor decisions. Young, and me and Coach Ferentz's relationship was bumpy at times. Mainly the first 2 years, but over the years I started to mature up, and our relationship grew better.
Do you think your versatility would be a big thing for you?
Yes, of course. Weighing at 194, I'm not the biggest back, but I got things that make up for big time. Like I said, I can catch out the backfield. I could make defenders miss in the open field. I can do it all. I've been doing it since I was a kid.
Are you looking forward to being used more in space?
Of course, yeah. Any team, anywhere I can help the team out, I'm more than happy to do it.
Akrum, how about growing up where you grew up? I'm from NJ.com. How growing up? Yeah. How about growing up where you grew up? How did that kind of mold who you are now?
I just know how it is to be, how it is, for an inner city guy, inner city kid, coming from New Jersey, North Jersey especially. I know how it is. That's where I got my toughness at my heart from, and I know how it is to be that way, you know. Another thing, I grew up in South Jersey too, so South Jersey is similar to Iowa, not quite Iowa, but it's similar, so I was able to adjust quicker.
Where'd you grow up in South Jersey?
I lived in Willingboro for some time. You know, a lot of people don't know that. Lived in Willingboro, raised in North, born in North.
What teams have you met with while you've been here?
I've met with a lot of teams. You know, I want to say I've met with all 32 teams since the Senior Bowl until now. Still got interviews going on. So.
How about formal interviews? Did you have a formal interview with them?
Later on, I got to meet with some guys from the Dolphins, the Bills.
Anything with the Jets, Giants, or Eagles?
Definitely, yeah. I met with the Giants. Met with the Giants. I grew to learn one of the scouts for the Giants. You know, I've been seeing them since last year. So I seen them last year at Pro Day. I seen them at the Senior Bowl. I met with them. Seen them today. So.
You think that would be a good fit for you? Obviously, they need a running back.
Yes. Anywhere could be a good fit for me.
There's a lot of people that consider you more of a complimentary running back. Do you think you can start at this level, or are you okay with that type of?
Yeah, I know I could start with that. I know I could start at the next level. You know, it's not a big deal for me. I feel like I can do it all. I can play. I could be a 3-down back. I can also be a complimentary back. I could be anything. You know, I need to do as long as I'm helping the team out. We winning games. Everything is fine.
Akrum, you weighed, I think, 6 pounds more here than you did in the Senior Bowl just a month ago.
Yes.
How hard was it to gain the weight? Are you really a 194 guy?
I can, of course, yeah. I just ate more. You know, I was training at Exos in Florida. You know, ate a lot more. You know, than I ate. You know, going into the Senior Bowl, and I plan on keep gaining weight. You know, my goal was to weigh in at 193 plus when I weigh in at the NFL here. And my goal is to be at least from 198 to 200 at Pro Day.
What'd you finish at in Iowa? After the pinstripe, around the pinstripe, what would you have?
I don't know.
Wait a minute, you checked in, right?
Yeah, I check in every day at Iowa. I go back to Iowa tomorrow, so they might make me check in again.
What do you think you're going to run in the 40? Because you never really do it at Iowa, but you've never been caught behind. You have quite a few long runs.
That's a good question. You know, I don't like to shout out numbers or anything. I don't want to jinx myself. Goal is to run 4.4. That's what my goal is.
Do you think if you can hit that you put yourself in a marketable position?
Yes. Not only I gain pounds, but I can be fast. You know, avoid defenders, and you know, with my ability, sky's the limit.
You leave an awful big footprint at Iowa. Is there anybody left there that can do what you did or approach what you did on the field from a production standpoint?
Of course, you know, like I said, you know, Coach Doyle, he trains. He's probably the best trainer out, and he's going to train guys like Torrent. You know, Torrent going to be a monster. You know, next season you'll see Ivory and Tokes. You know, them guys got the potential to do it, and I really think they're going to be better than me. I wish them to be better than me.
What do you need to prove here this week?
Excuse me?
What do you need to prove here tomorrow? What do you want to show?
You know, just show that I can. I'm fast. You know, I can handle it. You know, it's not a big stage for me. Just so happy and thankful to be here, and I got a lot to prove. You know, I've been working hard prior here, training. So I'm just hoping, you know, everything pays off.
You're all part of the team that tied Kirk Ferentz's record, or tied the record for him wins-wise. Do you take pride in that you know you were there to help him set a record and time record?
Yes, everything. You know, looking back at everything. You know, no regrets in my career, other than that party. You know, I threw. But you know, we made history, and you know that's going up. That's going up somewhere in the facility. I know it's never going to be forgotten, and that's just a big thing for me. You know.